Geek fam, definitely.
Geek fam all the way here on the panel, but the casters might have someone else say, Nomad Kips, take it away.
See how that swashbuckle doesn't seem like it right now, or doesn't want to go for it anyway. Meanwhile, in the bottom lane, CML maybe in a bit of trouble. Natsumi trying to fight up with him though. Cuckoo's getting low as well, and he's actually going to be the first one to drop here. CML still trying to fight up into Zephyr, and Zephyr with the Spike Carapace will be able to get himself away. Natsumi unable to chase any further than this, but still a great kill down in the bottom lane to start things off for Adroit. P here running out of bottle charges as well. Meanwhile, up in the top lane, Raven, he's running low on HP. It's getting controlled up by Buck and Boomy pretty well. Raven turning around, trying to fight, but there's nothing he could do. The swashbuckle's going to come through, and Adroit get a kill on the top lane. My goodness, they are laying the hurt onto Geek fam currently.
The Nyx Assassin, I am very much going to be focusing on the Nyx Assassin.
Ouch. Quick assassination in the top lane, and finally Geek fam get themselves on the board with a kill onto Boomy on that Enchantress. Meanwhile, CML continuing just to annoy Cuckoo so much. I'm actually amazed at how much this Clockfire's doing so far, though I say that he's getting blasted down pretty far, but with the Mana Monsters pop from the Terrorblade, it's going to make Geek fam a little bit more cautious about coming forward onto this.
I sense distortions.
Cuckoo trying to cheekily use his decrep to make Natsumi miss last hits.
Raven, he's low, up at top. Impetus will finish the job as they get another kill onto the Geek fam carry. Down the bottom, my goodness, CML's going to get killed off. Cuckoo grabbing that one. Meanwhile, Whitemon having some troubles, but not quite enough to finish the job. Although Boomy's still chasing. Yeah, he's got the Impetus 2-1 and doesn't even need to use it. He's just going to kill him with the regular spears. Just sneaks away up to the top and finds himself a tower in the meanwhile. Meanwhile, interesting rolling thunder here, but not going to be able to save CML. Bog just comes rolling on through. Synergy of spells, somewhat.
With the help of the catapult, so they can teleport.
They're all kind of trading, taking it in turns to tank the towers. Now CML trying to get on top of it, but unfortunately gets caught out here. That's a nice little gift from on high, isn't it? But Boomy is sitting here, but who's going on whom? As K is going to be able to blow up Boomy. Coming forwards up into the high ground by the outpost of them, getting able to get on top of Zephyr. Zephyr being controlled up, and that's going to be a big fat boulder inside those cogs. That's what they were looking for earlier. Ball in the hole.
And that is the information of getting punished.
Yeah. Ball in a cup, that's it. A game everyone can enjoy. Especially if you're Geek fam right now. Cuckoo getting controlled up, trying to do something here. The False Promise is going to come in out on top of him now as Adroit. They sure they want to take this fight? Yeah, Max going to pump the brakes a little bit here. Go for that TP out. Everybody get inside, get him on the high ground, and that's everybody getting out okay. The taxi ride home is successful. Oh, CML missed the fare a little bit.
Geek fam smoke up immediately. They have a little bit of space on the lanes right now, but Mac is not really the hero you want to find. Do you have enough damage? I don't think you do.
No, unfortunately, Mac, he is the big Mac Daddy, and they did a lot more than that to bring him down because he is just so tanky. Fuck, even playing around with them a little bit here. Not afraid to come forwards and give them the old 1-2.
And also blow up the Enchantress at the start of the fight, but there is a hook shot onto Cuckoo, and he looks...
And it's... Ooh, okay, Ball in the Cup actually knocks Cuckoo out, and it looks like he's going to be okay for now, especially with the heals coming out from the Oracle, but Oracle looking like a tasty little snack himself as Matt gets on top of him, and that's the Atos with the root combo, just sits on top of him and waits him to die, and starts hitting the Nether Ward, because why not? Who cares about Whitemon anyway? Cuckoo will come forward, though he gets to slow it onto him. Meanwhile, Zephyr comes in from behind, disrupting CML. Max still tanky, and they're going to be able to bash back Raven with the cogs. Nicely done, but Max still being controlled up. In comes the Nether Block, in comes the damage. He's so tanky. Is he actually going to get out from this one? I don't believe it. Zipper's still chasing, but Big Mac. That's who he is. He is a Big Mac, and they cannot chew through him. And out CML, he is going to die in the backlines anyway.
Just a diffuse.
Just diffusal, yeah. So, I mean, that kind of says that he's not gone for... Oh, Zephyr. Uh-oh. Here it is. Ball in the cup once again, controlling up Zephyr and bringing him down once more. Meanwhile, Raven in the middle lane, and this is the big control they're looking for here. Force Staff will get him out off that pit of malice and get him to safety. Crowded, CML just guarding around the outside. Geek fam showing absolutely no signs of life. They are comatose as they farm up the rest of the map and allow Adroit to get rid of Roshan and claim that Aegis.
There is no way they're contesting this. They don't have any team fight to speak of right now. They don't have any control over the area. There is nothing they can do apart from trying to farm up, keep the grip on the areas that they do have. And yeah, in regards, by the way, to that Atos, I saw the force staff. I was like, no, that's weird. I didn't think Cuckoo was going for that. He's not. He's got a veil. The force staff is on the void spirit, and that lets you know exactly how dire the situation is. That's your mid.
Yeah.
He got himself a force staff in order to help out himself, maybe the troll.
Oh no, Whitemon, he's stuck, he's trapped, he's just gonna tick away down to Mag here. And just FYI.
Is down for another minute. Oh.
Uh-oh. Oh, stun, no, slowed, can't get it off inside, and Spike Carapace coming out, whoa, forwards onto Juku, jumping on his face right now, but CML will still be dropped, and that's a catch out there, Nexussin providing the information and leading it into a kill, so Geek fam grab themselves something, but you know, meanwhile, this net worth lead very slightly growing, and with this Aegis on the TB, you know, just allows him to farm wherever he wants on the map. You know, he knows that his team will be able to get there relatively easily. Should he come into any difficulties, he's going to have 2 lives to lead, so yeah, he's going to make the most of it. Farm where he can, get bigger and bigger and bigger. Natsumi, he is going to be a scary boy in this game. Meanwhile, Whitemon gets dropped down and bottom. Fun for everybody. Meanwhile, we have a hookshot in the middle lane. Exactly. Cuckoo having some trouble, getting caught out, but going to get the false promise put onto him to keep him alive. Meanwhile, Bok doesn't care about anything as he just runs himself forwards. The lifesteal not going to get much done from the Pugna, but, you know, a couple of spell spot from Adroit here, but now they're looking towards his tower. And this Boomy, by the way, level 3 Necrobook on the 4th position Enchantress. What on earth is this? And now, hey, Jesus, that's not where you want to be. That is not where you want to go. An interesting jump in and getting rightfully tipped by the side of Adroit. Kind of, what on earth are you doing style of tip there?
It's not much. Really not much. Yeah, I hadn't been watching that Enchantress's item progression at all, and that's a big mistake clearly, because they're ready to go high ground right now.
Yeah,
Still
they got it.
time left on that Aegis. Natsumi just making up the front lines. Max got a pipe.
Yeah, sick life drain, bro. Now used up, and 2 of them inside the cogs. Where it's the Bangalore, he's not here for the time being, but they're still doing a ton of damage to them inside of that. But CML is actually going to drop him with Boomy losing their life. I think it's time to get out. The back will be pressed, and they get themselves to safety for the time being. And yeah, TB bailed at the moment he saw it going south, immediately coming up top. But still, I mean, you know, they break high ground. They get a decent, well, they get a tiny chunk of damage taken out of the range racks.
Popped.
That's the problem. Although Boomy's a much nicer target, and yeah, he's not. Oh, Thunder coming in to save him. Natsumi, you had Thundering his teammate, but unfortunately it's not enough to keep him alive. But we'll be able to find Zephyr at the very least. So find himself a couple of turnaround kills, because Cuckoo actually gets caught out by CML. Now, Raven pops a BKB, trying to get himself up to the high ground, TPing away. Does he actually have the health to survive this? Just about does. I feel like if the Underlord had attacked in there, he would have actually dropped, but Mac looking for different targets here, trying to find Carl, and might even be able to connect onto that one. Meanwhile, the Running Thunder going to grab Whitemon, lower down. Meanwhile, the roots are coming through thick and fast onto Carl here as he's making his way north. Have they found him inside? They have not got this cancel, though. They'll be able to pick him off. Okay, Box having some trouble. Meanwhile, a hookshot forward onto 2 from CML. And inside that, Petamalis as well, controlling him up nicely as Raven popping the BKB and trying to get some damage off onto CML. And CML will get dropped here. Mac in the front lines, not taking much damage though, and happy to just kind of be the frontliner here. Meanwhile, Illusions pushing up, down in the bottom lane. And meanwhile, they'll come forward. Zephyr's going to be the target, and Zephyr, well, it's Spike Carapace by himself a little bit of time with the net coming out, the damage coming through. They'll grab that kill. Meanwhile, Whitemon gets picked off as well. They'll look forwards towards his Pugna. Yule's going to come out, holding him, still allowing Natsumi to get on top inside the Metamorphosis with the damage, with the kill. They will bring down Cuckoo, and now immediately, hello, Barracks. The damage is coming and flying on through from Natsumi. These Barracks in the middle lane falling pretty damn fast. The demolition crews here, hard hats are on, hammers are out, and the Barracks will be dismantled. And they're not done. They're moving up to top. Adroit, they smell blood in the water. They smell blood pretty much everywhere, smeared down the middle lane at this stage as they just get going, and they are not stopping. They are stopping. As they cut the
damage.
See ya.
Oh.
What health is that Barracks on? 3.
They have no damage at this point. They can't get anyone on a droid killed, and they have such...
This is so awkward. This is so awkward. Bog getting the 3-man roll, 4-man roll in the river, controlling them up and just splitting apart this fight. But Geek fam are still looking to try and help Zephyr out here, but I feel like it's a lost cause. But still, they're going to try, but Zephyr is dead. And in the back lane, Natsumi coming in on the side here. Meanwhile, getting low on HP, but it doesn't really matter. Meanwhile, they've got the Pugna controlled up, and Cuckoo going to lose his life. Meanwhile, Raven turning away, trying to get to the high ground. Meanwhile, Carl on the run. CML staying on top of him, but he's actually going to get chopped up by the Astral Step. Meanwhile, Bog in the front. Here's going to be Raven, though, with the BKB. might be it. He's popping that ultimate, and he's going to good town right now. How much can he get done here? Mac getting low. They have got the Thunder if they want to try and save him, but they've got the roots coming out. False Promise being used for Raven here, but unfortunately, he's kind of done in this fight, I feel like. His ulti's come out. He's still trying to fight up here. Natsumi going to be the target. There's a ton of damage coming out onto Raven, though. They're getting off those impetuses. They're getting off those right clicks. Meanwhile, Mac being chased down by Carl on the high ground, but Zephyr also trying to chase down Mac, but Mac is just too tanky to kill. It might not look like he's got mage HP, but he's still sitting on a ton of it. Meanwhile, Zephyr with Spike Carapace done out onto Natsumi, but now being caught out, and inside that root, there's no escape. This is going to be a dead Nyx assassin.
No, don't think so. No, like Zephyr is poking his little beetle nose in there, but I don't think he should be doing that at all.
They just smell it, but immediately hookshot comes forward. The Zephyr, he's on to die back, and he's going to die again. I mean, only 36 seconds because he's such a low level that it doesn't really still result to much death time, but Aegis in the hands on Natsumi. It's just on Adroit now to just keep it calm, run up the high ground, keep it together, take the final lane of barracks down at bottom after this one, and the game is theirs, I think. I really feel like Geek felt they're going to have to pull out a miracle. I
think they're too tanky to screw this up right now.
Yeah, look at this, straight down to bottom, and the wraparound completely foiled from Geek. They have to now run to the other side of the map. Luckily, they are in a bit of a better position to defend this one as they were the last one, but it's going to be rough. And Natsumi happy to sit on the front line, so there's a decent amount of his chunk to the magic damage straight off the bat. Get that Nether Ward taken down. That's not going to be an issue anymore. And now Carl netted up. High ground tower starting to crack, starting to fall. There's no frost shield, there's no repair kit. Natsumi being played around with a little bit here. He's running out of HP, but he's got the Aegis, and Thunder comes down onto Carl anyway. Raven going to pop that ultimate. He starts to chop away out the Terrorblade. The Terrorblade doesn't even care. He's going to get 2 kills whilst Raven's trying to deal with him, but he won't even do that. This game is over. The GGs are called. Geek fam, they drop out in 30 minutes to Adroit in game number 2. Completely against what anybody predicted, at least on this panel, at least with us as well, I think, Kips. I mean, that was such a good laning phase for Adroit.